I can't do this. I'm not perky. Hello. Okay. Perky levels increasing. Oh. And hello. Ew. God.
Hello, I'm Mika Rodriguez. Hi, I'm Mika Rodriguez. Hi.
And that's reason number 1. Salutations. I can work with that. Hi, I'm Mika, and I've been thinking about starting this for a while, and today I finally decided to just go in and do it, and I know I will hate this. So, to start off my channel, I'm gonna talk about why I'm going to hate this. And just let it all out there. You know, if someone is gonna tell me in the comments or in person that this sucks, I will say, believe me, I know. I put the reasons down right here. I was You show them haters how to do it better. Reason number 2. I'm not really talented at one thing. I don't have a special skill that I'm better than most people at, or better. I'm not really better at anything. But the typical, view garnering talents like dancing and like fast painting or pancake painting, making, or singing, or like special effects or imitations or transformations, those I'm out of my ballgame. Like, those are not my thing. I can be sarcastic. That's probably my one selling point, and these are all my not selling points. Ain't that sad? Reason number 3. I'm not that rich. First, I'd like to premise this by saying I'm very fortunate with my socioeconomic standing, thanks to the family business and my parents for working so hard, and just how things are. I can't complain much. I have what I need and more than what I need. But that aside, I still cannot invest so much into something so as risky as a YouTube channel. Like, I cannot shop for a living, as in do haul and then haul after haul. You know, I can't spend so much money on ridiculous stuff for funny content. I can't show you what I buy if I don't buy anything. I mean, I guess I can show you my groceries, but that's gonna be the same thing every week. Don't think it's gonna be that entertaining. And I can't do giveaways, like whether it's an honorable cause or not. Like, I don't have enough to give away MacBooks or tuition as much as I'd like to. But I mean, even if I did have that kind of money, I would feel more accomplished, or I would feel better if I did do a giveaway with them, but an actual like charitable giveaway to people who slave away to keep themselves afloat. And I don't think that those people who need it more are the people who are watching this. I mean, I don't think the demographics overlap there, and that's not to say I don't want to give back not that I have anyone listening to this right now. That's not to say I don't want to give back to anyone who does appreciate this. I think if you also care about, or if you support me in any way, you'd be able to support what I think I want to do with that kind of charity work. Reason number 4. I'm not charming. Like, I think if that at like I'd be a pretty lousy internet personality if I didn't have personality, which is mostly the case. Like, I have the bare minimum to be considered a human being, but I mean, other than that, there's not much else to look at. And pretty basic, and I will talk about that further sometime else. But my social skills suck, that's all you have to know, and that point speaks for itself. I will not elaborate. Reason number 5, I'm pretty tame. I'm from the Philippines, and it's pretty religion slash family oriented, so we're not as liberal as other countries or cultures. Like, videos that do well on YouTube, like, they range. I mean, the internet's a weird place, let's be honest. There are weird things that get views, but also very extreme things that get views, like staying underwater for a day, or flying with balloons, or going on a Zor ball and crossing the seas. I don't know. I see titles like that, and it's pretty intimidating to start off with nothing really newsworthy. So yes, I'm no daredevil. I can barely, I don't think I could even like go to the grocery store and get kicked out at the grocery store, and I probably will not, I don't think I'd like making clickbait and clickbait titles. Sorry, David Dobrik, not my thing. Reason number 6, I'm not classically good looking, and despite the whole, you know, beauty is from within and you have to something, like, I get it, beauty is very subjective. It's I mean, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I understand the not the doctrine, I understand the reasoning behind that. It's the least objective thing, so it's like probably the worst thing or the stupidest thing you can assign self-worth to. But like, in terms of whom I see in magazines, like, or based on Western culture, I'm not based on pop culture, I'm not that good looking. I'm not good looking. I'm probably average at best. Anyway, back to the point. It's not that I assign myself worth to that. It's just the fact that people do well in careers just because they're good looking.
Sometimes.
I mean, not for all careers, but definitely for entertainment, it does help. So
That's not good for me.
anyway, reason number 7, and my biggest reason, is
I am
a channel. You know how a channel is kind of only cool when it already has an audience? If it's just the people who personally know me who are watching, I'd be so embarrassed, and I'm pretty sure I'd just be immortalizing my humiliation for the world. I'd be publicizing how I talk to myself, or in this case, how I talk to a camera, and that's just sad. I will cringe at this someday, definitely, but I still gonna give this a shot. In closing, I just want to put this out there. To anyone who's wondering actually why I posted this after all those reasons, I don't think this can fail if I don't put any expectations on it, and I will try my best not to, because I mean, for other things in my life, I definitely want to have goals, or I probably should have goals, something to work for. But for this is something I hope I can do. Oh, this sounds so cliche. Okay, another thing I will talk about some other time, but yeah, I'm trying to find something that I can do to pass the time, and you know, maybe this is it, maybe not, but let's see where this goes. I hope you'll stick around. It's not just to pass the time, obviously. I'll try my best. It's just not something I want to have a pass or fail, you know? So, no expectations. Thank you so much. If you're watching this and you personally know me, even if you hate me, please go find something else on YouTube to watch. Don't rewatch this, don't share this, just forget you ever saw it. And please, I beg you, do not bring it up with me personally or anywhere else. Like, just erase this from your memory if as best you can, please. Okay, now that that's out of the way, if, well, statistically unlikely, though not impossible, if you are someone who just found out about me with this video and you liked it, thank you for being my statistical outlier. That's it. Thank you, my statistical outliers. Thank you very much. If you're intrigued, I hope you subscribe because I will definitely do this again sometime. Thank you. Bye.